a little windy, so I apologize for the dog shit quality.
What do we got today?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that group that has that song? Oh, I can't. Jeez, I can't even.
It's a literal disease that you've got.
I thought they were talking about my penile part. Yeah. They were talking about that. We got a week off due to injury/illness. I had a quad injury.
Well, no, thank you for just trumping all over the sponsor here.
Oh, yes. So it's all about me, then.
Right. Let's just revert back for a second, though, because we do have this amazing... If you don't sponsor us, if you don't continue sponsoring us, we're going to end up... I was going to say the dumpster, which is, well, what's lower than the dumpster? What's lower?
I don't know, but I've been there.
As opposed to in the dumpster, you get some action.
You get
action. I've seen you get some action.
I've slipped on a couple banana peels, if you know what I mean.
And then into
a donkey, you know what I mean?
Sure. They do that in you know they do that in Colombia? No, I'm fine. It's Cuba. They do that in Cuba. They bang donkeys. I'm not even kidding. No, like, you always do this to me. You always make me feel like I'm the racist, bad
But
person.
I believe you on this one. I believe you on this
finally.
one. This time I do.
All right.
Because you didn't say Chinese.
Now, Chinese people eat dogs.
Oh,
that's true.
God.
They do eat the
Now
dogs.
you see?
So you have a problem with that?
No, but I think if you switch up the racism, it's a little bit more... You know what I mean?
Yeah, am I too one note?
You're too one note on the racism.
With the racism?
To be a little bit more well-rounded.
More dynamic with my racism. Like the younger men, and I watched a documentary about this, I'm not even lying, I will include the link. I back up all of my knowledge by providing you with links and other helpful information. Last time we educated you about the rats.
Yeah, he's done his research, okay?
And if you're Cuban, please comment below with your donkey experiences. I'm sure we'll get a lot of... We always get a lot of comments.
I'm sure there's a plethora of donkey experiences out there that people are just crying out for.
So yeah, thank you for sponsoring today's flavor, naturally flavored, so that's good. Blackberry lemon.
Bring up this
All right,
first podcast with
we're launching
2023
clothing line.
Clothing line.
Yes. I'm very excited about it. This beautiful little piece here is going to be available. Everyone is aware this is made from the worst material found on the planet. It's not sustainable.
It's absolutely not sustainable.
I'm pretty sure this took like a couple of years.
There's carbon monoxide in it.
Yeah. Is that why I was feeling dizzy earlier?
You ever fuck around with a rattlesnake?
Go ahead and buy the t-shirts. Support the podcast. They will be ungodly highly priced.
To go to the airport, literally, this podcast in like 6 hours, I have not even packed it. I'm going to go to Hawaii, and this is all I need. The girl's like, do you want pants? I'm like, do people wear pants in Honolulu? I was like, no, I've been there before. So I said, just give me the shirt. As long as it's a large and it goes below the twig and berries, you know what I mean? I'm going to be fine. Have you heard anybody talk about Maui in the past, 2 weeks?
No.
Man, it got off the news cycle really quick. 100 or so people died, but apparently they're doing like a 24-hour happy hour right now, I think. Yeah.
So that's why you're going
just to get the money. Yeah.
You really...
I'm going to 12.
What the hell was it?
So I gave her an extra 5. Beaches Bar and Grill. The most putrid bar in Miami Beach.
Shout out
to them, though. Yeah. Definitely go there. It smells...
Don't mention the podcast.
Don't mention the podcast in there.
We've already been kicked out from so many places.
There's no reception. They turn the lights off. It looks like the movie Saw is going to...
Being behind a normal bar now? Bro, we close at 3 a.m., right? They're still letting people in 3:30, 3:45. And I'm like, what about the lights? Like, oh, don't you want to make money? I'm like, no, I'm done. I was done at 3 because that's when we all agreed to as a business.
That's what Google says.
That's what Google says. But no, apparently we're out there serving dickheads all night long. That's fine.
Jesus Christ.
We're going to a bar. Huh?
You name your kid a name. You give him a name. It could be whatever. What's the deal with calling people names of like a country or a city, but you're not from there? Would you name your daughter Tokyo? What does she have to... Not even having been there, but you have nothing to do with it.
Right. Just depends on what your connection to it is, right? I would name my kid... Wait for it. A China.
Posture. I put like that thing at the top and put a China.
That's good.
That's good,
That's
man.
different, yeah. And I'll force people to pronounce it.
I just find it kind of crazy, man. Like, you can call whatever you want. But it's kind of messed up. Like,
no, it is. You're setting them up for a really interesting
future. It's
like...
I know the other ones like Asia. That's a common one. You name somebody Asia. I go on these dating sites and I see a girl named Asia, which has my profile written all over it. And then I go and I'm like, she ain't from Asia, bro.
There's some white girl named Asia.
They don't name a girl from Asia. This is Frankfurt.
Yeah.
I was thinking about calling my kid first name Ant.
All right.
Middle name Arctica. Like, that's fucked up. The kid's he's gonna get beat up.
I'll take the joke from Louis C.K. where he said that he's just gonna name his kid just all vowels. to where it's just, or all Fs. It's just like 20 Fs. Just
Okay, so
it's
I
a
see
good
they
one.
took that.
I walked into a fast food place the other day, and I walked behind the counter, and the girl standing behind the counters, very much not look like me.
Okay, I got you.
And her name was Nikita, spelled exactly like my name is spelled.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, all right, well, you know.
Yeah, man. Did you
Cheers.
guys have like a dance off or something like that?
I think I was.
Did you guys like hold each other like, hey?
I think I told her that. I was
like,
like, oh shit, like, oh, that's also my name, and I don't think she cared at all.
did anybody pull a sword out? Were swords drawn?
Well, I took mine out.
Oh, my dentist's office was there. I was gonna go to the dentist's office. Do you guys sell guns here?
Yeah.
I know you have implants, whatever, but I need a fucking gun right now.
I was in Publix the other day, and some guy decided to reach for the same bag of chips that I'm reaching for. Right? We both like grabbed it, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
This wasn't like Sleepless in Seattle.
No,
was
who's
it?
gonna let go first?
Okay.
It ain't me, right?
It's not you,
because
of
right away
course.
I'm like,
Yeah.
huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
So he ran away,
Jeez.
and he called the cops, and then I was arrested.
Of
That was the
course.
whole thing. I was just shopping at
course.
Publix, right? And then like, of course they have to fucking carry me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. I know it's called Publix and like it's rhymes with public, but let's keep this private. You know what I mean?
That's what they were
Like-
telling me the entire time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
screaming that at me. I'm like, this is Publix.
But I went to a speakeasy last week. But it was a huge like silo.
Mhm.
So I get out there and I'm like, where?
Okay.
So I walk in there, they pat me down, and I'm going around. I'm like, where's the speakeasy bar? There's kids playing basketball. There's ice skating rink. There's 3,000 video games.
That's cool as shit.
Walking around asking all the employees, is there some fucking bar in here? I'm going around asking little kids, have you seen the bar? You know, I'm about to get like tossed out. They already checked me for guns, which
Right.
if it was you,
Right.
they would have not even let you in. You would have
Yeah.
saved yourself. I find this bar. I go, is this the guy's like, yeah, there's a key code to get in.
Oh wow.
I don't know how to get in. I've already waited 30 minutes. I'm upset. I made 3 children cry on the way there. I was
sure.
like, you're terrible. You don't know where the bar
Where's
is?
the bar?
I asked the guy. He's there working another part. I don't know if it was like a movie theater. And I go, can you help me get in? He's like, can't do it, buddy. Next thing I know, a mother and daughter combo come in. Mother comes in, scans it, gets right in. So I tail in with them. And I'm like, thank God. I've been waiting for... I walk in there. This room is the darkest room I've ever been in. It looks like there's one guy, a bartender. There's 13 drinks that this bar makes. They don't make anything else.
Sure.
But there's no... This is in a little park with little kids.
There's no one there.
There's no one there.
Yeah.
There's 2 people next to me that are from like Texas. 5 more girls, spring break girls, like walked in. Somehow they found it. I can't even believe it. They were definitely getting murdered. I had to get out of there. They were like typical...
They weren't leaving.
Finally, you gave me the check, man, and I fucking ran out of it.
Let's thank the sponsor real quick. Thank you.
got that
I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. I'm pretty sure that's the way. Other natural flavors in here. Wait, hold on. Other natural flavors. Whatever. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. What do they have to say? It doesn't matter.
Honolulu, you're gonna see me. They're gonna know about the Dumpster Dive podcast over there. We get laid together, homie.
Just scumbags.
Fucking
Is what you are.
you fucking turd burglars.